Liverpool's summer revolution. 7 deals are close to completion, and 9 ongoing negotiations are currently underway. 6 stars are officially leaving the squad during the transfer window. 3 players are set to have their contracts renewed, and one of them might just surprise you. Let's take a closer look at the incoming stars, the players leaving the club, and those set for contract renewals. Welcome to Mr. Rovo's channel. Feel free to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel if your life is not in danger. Now, let's go. Departing players. Nunez on Italy's radar. His Liverpool exit draws near. Darwin Nunez has attracted significant interest from several Italian clubs, and his departure from Liverpool this summer now seems expected. According to Calciomercato, both AC Milan and Napoli are competing to sign the Uruguayan striker for next season, although he has not yet made a final decision on joining either club. Nunez has had a difficult season under Arne Slot, having not received enough playing time, pushing him to consider leaving in order to revive his career. Chiesa knocking on the door of return. World Cup dream fuels exit. Federico Chiesa's return to the Italian league appears to be a matter of time as the player seeks a new opportunity to regain top form. Calciomercato revealed Chiesa's desire to leave Liverpool due to the lack of playing time under Arne Slot. The Italian star is eager to shine again to secure a spot in Italy's squad for the 2026 World Cup. Barcelona eyes Diaz, and the player is willing to wait. Reports indicate that Luis Diaz is Barcelona's chosen name for their marquee signing from Liverpool this summer. Barcelona has decided to go all in to secure the player, having been in contact with him since last year. The estimated value of the deal ranges between 70 and 75 million euros and could rise depending on how negotiations progress. As for Luis Diaz, he is showing strong interest in joining Barcelona and is willing to wait a reasonable amount of time this summer to see the deal through. Harvey Elliott hints, "I'm thinking about my future with Liverpool." Harvey Elliott, Liverpool's midfielder, has commented on his future with the Reds amidst limited playing time, despite performing well whenever he features. Speaking after Liverpool's match against Brighton, Elliott said, "It's about what's best for my career. It's about thinking and reflecting on what I can do. I'm here right now, and my focus is on the final game." Surprise at Liverpool. Endo on Frankfurt's radar. According to trusted journalist Florian Plettenberg, Eintracht Frankfurt has shown interest in signing Liverpool midfielder Wataru Endo as a potential reinforcement for their midfield during the upcoming summer transfer window. Liverpool, for its part, is open to the idea of selling the player and is willing to listen to offers. However, Frankfurt's management is still evaluating other midfield options before making a final decision on whether to make a formal move for Endo. Shock at Liverpool. Is it time for Jota to leave? Liverpool has reportedly started to seriously consider the future of Portuguese forward Diogo Jota, amid strong signs that he could leave the club at the end of the season. According to Caught Offside, the player has attracted interest from several European clubs, prompting Liverpool's management to open the door for his departure, provided they receive an offer that matches their financial expectations. The report adds that Liverpool, Premier League champions, are now ready to listen to offers for Jota, which are expected to range between 50 and 55 million euros. A valuation considered reasonable as the club looks to reshape its attacking line and allocate funds to sign new players in line with Arne Slot's vision for next season. Hold on a moment, but amid all these potential changes and looming explosions within the walls of Liverpool, the biggest question remains, is this simply a step toward a stronger rebuild under new leadership and with fresh blood? And will these stars actually leave? Or will there be last-minute surprises that keep some of them at Anfield? In your opinion, who will be the first to leave Liverpool this summer? And which player do you wish would stay, no matter the cost? Incoming players. Rayan Cherki. Liverpool FC has officially submitted a request to French club Olympique Lyon to sign 21-year-old Rayan Cherki during the current summer transfer window, according to English media reports. Cherki is considered one of the most promising young talents on the European stage, and his transfer to Liverpool is expected to cost around €22.5 million. Last summer, The player came very close to joining Paris Saint-Germain, with negotiations reaching advanced stages. However, at the last moment, Turkey decided to change course toward Borussia Dortmund. Although the deal with Dortmund seemed nearly finalized, the German club ultimately failed to reach a final agreement with Lions management, leading to the collapse of the transfer. Now, with Liverpool entering the negotiations, a new opportunity is emerging for Turkey to experience the Premier League, potentially a pivotal chapter in his footballing career. It's worth noting that Turkey played 43 matches for Lyon this season, scoring 12 goals and providing 19 assists. Jeremy Frimpong. As part of its efforts to strengthen the squad ahead of next season, Liverpool FC is reportedly close to reaching a final agreement with right-back Jeremy Frimpong, currently playing for Bayer Leverkusen. According to English media reports, the deal is expected to be completed for €40 million, with the player signing a long-term contract with the Reds that runs until 2030. Frimpong, 24, had an outstanding season under manager Xabi Alonso at Leverkusen, playing a key role in the team's undefeated Bundesliga title run, an achievement that drew the attention of several major European clubs, led by Liverpool. Rodrigo goes for Alexis Mac Allister. Real Madrid is aiming to strengthen its midfield during the upcoming transfer window and has identified Liverpool's Argentine star Alexis Mac Allister as a key target, potentially as part of a swap deal that would see Brazilian winger Rodrigo Goes move to the Reds. According to Spanish media reports, the Madrid board views Mac Allister as the ideal replacement for German legend Toni Kroos, whose retirement leaves a major gap in the heart of midfield. Given how crucial Kroos was to the team's system, replacing him will require a player of the highest quality. On the other hand, Liverpool has shown interest in Real Madrid winger Rodrigo, who has had an inconsistent season with the Spanish side and may be open to a fresh start in the Premier League. Market valuations for both players are reportedly quite close. Rodrigo is estimated at around €100 million, while Mac Allister is valued at approximately €90 million, making a balanced swap deal between the two clubs feasible. However, the final decision is expected to heavily depend on the vision of Liverpool's new manager, Arne Slot, and how well the players fit into his tactical plans for next season. Ademola Lukman. Liverpool is determined to make the most of the summer transfer market by securing high-impact signings that will strengthen the squad and boost their competitiveness in the upcoming season. One of the key areas identified by new manager Arne Slot is the centre-forward position. Reports suggest the club is planning to sell striker Darwin Núñez and is actively searching for a suitable replacement. According to Team Talk, Slot has placed Nigerian forward Ademola Lukman, currently playing for Atalanta, high on his transfer wishlist for the upcoming window. This interest is bolstered by Lukman's own desire to leave Atalanta, especially following a recent fallout with manager Gianpiero Gasperini. Kingsley Coman. French winger Kingsley Coman is reportedly seeking a new challenge in his professional career and is expected to leave Bayern Munich during the upcoming summer transfer window, despite having a contract with the German club that runs until 2027. According to trusted German journalist Christian Falk, Coman's representatives have already initiated contact with several top Premier League clubs, most notably Liverpool and Manchester United, in hopes of securing a potential move. Coman's desire to leave stems from his wish to experience a new environment outside of Germany. After spending several years at Bayern, where he won numerous domestic and European titles, he now feels the need for a fresh challenge in a more competitive league, which he sees in the Premier League. So far, no official offers have been made, but ongoing talks suggest that a formal approach could be imminent, provided that financial and sporting conditions are favourable for all parties involved. Wesley. According to Sky Sports, Liverpool has officially entered the race to sign young right-back Wesley, a player for Brazilian side Flamengo. This move is part of the Reds' broader efforts to strengthen the squad ahead of next season. Wesley, 21, is considered one of the most promising defensive talents in the Brazilian league and has been attracting growing interest from Premier League clubs, particularly Manchester City and Liverpool. His market value is estimated to be around €30 million. Liverpool's interest in Wesley is driven by an urgent need to reinforce the defensive line, especially at right back, following the announcement that Trent Alexander-Arnold will leave the club at the end of the current season. Securing a young talented player like Wesley has become a key priority to fill that potential gap in the starting lineup. Alexander Isac. Liverpool continues its efforts to bolster its attacking line ahead of the upcoming summer transfer window, with Swedish striker Alexander Isac of Newcastle United emerging as the club's top target for strengthening the front line. According to sports journalist Graham Bailey, Liverpool is not placing all its hopes on the Isac deal alone. It has also shortlisted several alternative striker options in case negotiations with Newcastle become complicated or stall. This strategic move reflects Liverpool's commitment to reinforcing the centre-forward position, which is one of new manager Arne Slot's top priorities to ensure a strong push across all competitions next season. Richardson. Tottenham Hotspur has reportedly decided to prepare for the sale of Brazilian striker Richardson after a lackluster spell at the club. Richardson has failed to make a significant impact during his 2 seasons with Spurs due to frequent injuries and inconsistent performances in front of goal. This has led the club's management to reconsider his future. According to Fichajes, Tottenham has set Richarlison's price tag at €48 million, a relatively high figure, especially given the number of clubs interested in signing him, including Liverpool. However, this asking price could prove to be a stumbling block for the English champions and may complicate the possibility of completing the transfer easily. As a result, Liverpool and other potential suitors may need to carefully assess the situation before entering serious negotiations for the Brazilian forward. And now, after reviewing Liverpool's potential major moves in the summer transfer window, the big question remains: are we on the verge of witnessing a terrifying new version of Liverpool, one capable of reclaiming titles and recreating Klopp's glory days in a fresh style under Arne Slot? Will Ryan Cherki prove himself as a world-class playmaker? Could Frimpong be the perfect solution on the right flank? And might Rodrigo pull off a historic swap deal with Real Madrid? The fans are excited, the transfer market is on fire, and the names being discussed are huge. But here's the big question for you. If you were Liverpool's manager, which 3 signings would you choose to make the biggest impact next season? And why?